ahead and get started. We have, hey, that's my fish.
That is my fish. No, that's my board
I've always
game.
wondered how to pronounce this. Is it, hey, that's my fish? Or is it like, hey, that's my fish?
Hey, that's my fish.
Let's see how it's played.
Hey, comma, that's my... In this edition of Hey, That's My Fish, there are these 4 plastic trays that are snapped together and then randomly seated with all of these tiles. Players will put their starting penguins on spots that show 1 fish. They will try to collect as many tiles as they can and score the number of fish shown on those tiles. So if purple were the first player, for example, they might move over here because they want to grab a 3-point fish tile. They're going to remove the tile that they were on and store that 4 points. The orange player could then go and maybe try to cut them off, so they'll come over here and collect that tile for themselves, and the yellow player is going to do this. And so the gameplay continues like this, everyone moving 1 tile and then collecting those tiles for the fish. At some point, though, players are going to be locked in as tiles get removed. When a penguin has no eligible places to move to left, let's say this one came over here, when this one is by itself and cannot move anywhere, it's removed from the game. It does take that fish with it, but then the purple player has 1 fewer penguin to work with. When all the tiles have been gotten this way, or when all players have lost all their penguins, even if there's a few tiles left, you count up whoever has the most fish, and they're the winner.
My fish. Hey, that's my fish. Hey, that's my fish. I haven't figured it out yet.
Clearly, have you not? All right, so Hey, That's My Fish is an abstract game, and it is, I'm not usually an abstract person.
You are not, no.
Yeah.
You are very thematic. You're dripping with theme.
This is cute, though.
The abstract,
it's very cute.
Yeah, abstract strategy games for sure.
Yeah, they're just not really my
typically
jam.
And they're not typically my jam either, but this one is so approachable. This is...
And penguins are, like, family mascot. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that automatically raises this a point.
So what I like about this game is, and I think the reason that it has continued to stay in print, this is like the 5th or 6th different printing of the game, and it's been printed by so many publishers. And I think it has really wide appeal. Very easy rule set, very simple turns, but it is just approachable, whereas other games, other abstract strategy games that are, very low overhead, very simple, they're not as welcoming as this one.
Yeah, this one, you have so many different penguins that you're working with that I feel like it's almost more tactical than it is abstract in some of that sense, because you're like, okay, well, I want this one to move here, and I want this one to move here, and I want this one to move here. Which one do I move first? Which one is everyone else going to steal those fish first? Which one do I go? So I feel like it's got a different mental load beforehand than I think of when it comes to like chess and Go and like those kind of things.
Yeah, absolutely, right. And we're talking about like the heaviest hitters, but even like, simpler, like Yinch and those types of games do carry a little bit more mental load. This one you can pivot. This one you're like, oh, one of my penguins got completely surrounded and just like fell into the abyss. I still got like 2 more to work with, or 3 more depending on the player count.
Yeah, so I think it's simple and easy. I would give this a 6, I think, because it's not my type of game specifically, but I think it's super cute, and these miniatures are the best miniatures that we've ever seen in this edition.
Yeah, well, for me, this is a 7.5 because I really adore the game. It's very simple, very fun, but this from Plan B Games, this edition of it, is the best printing that it has had. The tiles are big. The penguins are super cute.
They're adorable.
Those plastic trays as part of setup make it so easy and less fiddly to even just get started. I have played the app version a lot, and one of the cute things about the app that you can't do with these trays is there are alternate setup maps you can make.
Yeah.
And so, you can do that, just not use the plastic trays. But there's plenty of replayability, I think, even just with the big 4-square grid there.
So hey, that's my fish.